Mayfield with a quick fire to Landry. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, Mayfield. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Good morning, bro. Good morning.
13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
First down.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The intended receiver was Rashard Higgins, but it'll be second down. Here's Mayfield. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. The touchdown pass, Mayfield to Landry, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. Parkey with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Fielded in the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
Yo, you be playing franchise and shit?
Sometimes. Well, not often.
Alright. Now, when you get deep in there and you got to drive somebody, make sure you drive Keanu Benton here, D-line from Wisconsin. Drive that here.
Time to try to mount a drive.
I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. From the gun, it's Breeze. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and it's third down.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big third down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
On third down, here's Kamara. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on fourth down.
It's 4th down.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They do go for it. It's Breeze. Flushed out right. Looking long for Thomas. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Mayfield on first down. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. final play of the half. Mayfield going deep here for Landry. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. He's going to look deep now for Landry. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26.
He ran too far. He was wide open, but he ran backward.
One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
On the coverage.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. Down to the 25. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Eluding the thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. B.J. Goodson with a pick. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about it. What everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him.
Put a stamp on me in the locker room.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
Ah, you're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while. Have an awareness.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Browns take over 1st and 10.
The Browns drive about to get started. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
They go play action. Mayfield. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a 1st down.
first down, Cleveland.
A run for Nick Chubb. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Mayfield finding Beckham. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find him at the wide receiver position. And that was special there. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Back now here live in New Orleans. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. And that is it.
Bro, boy, how do you drop that? You're wide open.
When you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Buying time to his left. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Mayfield finding Odell Beckham with a touchdown pass. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
Okay, the highlights are going to show the guy throwing it, the guy catching it, ended up in the end zone. But how about those big guys up front that allowed that to happen? He had a ton of time to throw the ball.
He did. There's 2 sides to that coin, though. The O-line was great. D-line not very good.
And as well as coverage, because now you're really stuck in a bad spot. That much time to throw the ball, someone usually comes free.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Kevin Johnson. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I had to make it interesting.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. The Saints on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And that's caught by Smith. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
This this possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Gotta get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
25-yard line.
Again, it's Breeze. Oh, no, they lost the football. And I think the Browns got it. They did. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Rashard Higgins was the one he was looking for. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Mayfield off the late fake. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
25-yard line.
Breeze now on first down. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. The Browns drive about to get started. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. The last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that... That we've seen of him.
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been in the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. He finds Latavius Murray. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. back to throw, Breeze. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They'll try to pound it in, Kamara. And the Saints are going to have a first and goal as some good running there gets them down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door. From the 2 now, second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
They'll run it with Kamara, and he'll take it in the end zone for a Saints touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Saints move back within a couple of the lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll try and run it in, and he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 18.
The Browns drive about to get started. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14-all following the interception last time to level the score. Now they've got that. He can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The first thrown out for the backup Keenum. Oh, he'll let one go deep. He's got a man complete. The 30. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Rashard Higgins. 89 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. This taken in about 4 yards deep.
How do you still listen to that song, man? You play it, you overplay it.
20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're down here in a 1-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now their chance to execute.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Looking to go back to Thomas again, and it's 3rd down.
I'm winning. I'm the Browns.
Where's the mud at?
I'm the Browns. Look at that game. Get that catch it!
It's right here.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down.
He's blind.
Never want to let him get anything
Downstairs.
and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Open man is Michael Thomas. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
So they get the INT. Now here's Keenum. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped him free from his grasp.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Cameron Jordan able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down? They do snap it to Keenum. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. But he will not be able to bring it back. My goodness, what a bizarre ending. The kind of decision that can get a quarterback released before he gets back to the locker room. But fortunately for him and his crew, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Till next time, we say so long from the Bayou.